Janusz, let's wrap that Liverpool conversation. What do you make of that game? Obviously, the controversial decisions, as Maka was talking about, and really what's going on with Liverpool as well.
Well, yeah, Maka was right on just about everything, I think. The first decision, I think that rule was changed. Now, we may not like it and we don't love it, but I think when you make a play, when you go for that ball for a header and trying to clear it, right, that's a phase of play. Just because you missed it, I can understand why that was a goal, because by the laws of the game, it should have been given. And I don't think that law has been there all that long. So the second one, yes, simple as that. I mean, nobody saw it, and that includes VAR, Mike Dean. So it had to stand. I have zero problem with that, even though I can understand the frustration of Wolves. In terms of Liverpool, I think, Maka has said it, and we've been talking about this here. Look, has Jurgen Klopp been there too long? I don't know. I love Jurgen Klopp. I love everything he's done everywhere he has been. I mean, we only have Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger who've been there that long. Yes, sometimes players, maybe need a new voice, but I don't think that's the case. What the case is that he hasn't found, or he's not allowed to find, ingredients of what makes him a great manager and Liverpool great football club. Because as we've said, there's no problems going forward. Even with all those injuries, they continue to score every game and create number of chances. That's not an issue. The issue's in the back, but in the midfield yesterday, midfield was exposed once again. Because you know what he doesn't have? Sadio Mane, we've said, he doesn't have Jimmy Wijnaldum, right? Those are the play. He doesn't have Bobby Firmino for long periods of time. He comes in for a game or two. Those are the players that started the press and, most importantly, counter press as well. When they lost the ball, within 5 seconds, they've won it. That is key. Yesterday, their target, from what we're hearing, Mateus Nunes, I think walked through that midfield 3 times, at least within the 5 minutes. And he wasn't the only one, not in this game and not in the games before. And that is an issue, because not only are they not protecting the back four, who has issues, because I was going to do the research and I didn't have time with all those FA Cup games. How many times do you think Konate and Mati played together? I can't imagine more than 5. I don't even know if that many, right? So that's an issue, of course. Konate has always been injured. Even if you go back to him and Upamecano at Leipzig, they hardly ever play because they've been injured. I think Konate, when he came in the World Cup for that game and a half, was very, very good. Came back, promptly got himself injured again for a game or two, and he's back. And so look, there are just issues there. And I think, again, that Liverpool, we've talked about Chelsea. We've talked about Manchester United. I mean, people do realize that they haven't won a trophy in 6 years, right? I mean, when you think about that, and just a month ago, we're ready to say, oh my God, what's going on with Manchester United again? And all of a sudden now, overnight, they can't lose, they can't concede, and they're one of the best teams out there in terms of streaks. And sometimes it's the leadership and what Ten Hag does. And I do believe in the moment of crisis, leadership is important. And I do think that Jurgen Klopp is the man. I think everybody would agree with that. It's just that I think he needs different ingredients. I cannot imagine for the life of me that he's not asking for midfielders or maybe even defenders. Maybe for the first time in a long time, he's hearing no, because as we know, Liverpool Football Club is up for sale. So that is a possibility, because Jurgen's been in the game for way too long. He's won way too much not to see what's happening and what's needed for Liverpool. And unfortunately, or maybe fortunately for Jurgen, now everybody's starting to see that as well. So if they don't deliver him, the likes of, I'm not saying Mane and Gini Wijnaldum, but players of that profile in the midfield. And there needs to be more than that, because Jordan Henderson is not going to get much better or younger, that's for sure. We can see that. And Fabinho, of all people, worries me the most, although I still have some hope that Fabinho, with the right players around him, could come good.
Well, you only have to go back to last summer when Jurgen Klopp said, no, we don't need anything else here. We're fine with this squad. And you can clearly see that that's not the case. But still, plenty of football left to be played and to see what Jurgen Klopp can do. A very good Jurgen Klopp, a very experienced Jurgen Klopp can do with this Liverpool side. Very quickly, before we say goodbye, just some notable news, and then we'll wrap it all up. But Manchester United beating Everton at the beginning on Friday as well. Leeds United coming back to get a replay against Cardiff. And yes, everybody, this lifelong Villa fan is forced to tell you that Stevenage, League Two Stevenage, takes care of business against Unai Emery. And once again, Janusz, Aston Villa doesn't have a victory in the FA Cup since 2016. Unbelievable.
You conveniently left that out, right? And it's on Villa and Emery.
Absolutely.
For the most part, he's been good. But, I look at it 1-0. He brings Buendia, Ramsey, Ashley Young, Ali Watkins, Luca Digne, all those veterans, and they can't see that through. No excuses there. No excuses.
Pathetic. No excuses. Stevenage fully deserved their victory indeed. And by the way, we'll wrap it up with Man City now, who after beating Chelsea, playing so well. Last question, Janusz, very quickly. Can anybody beat Man City off to this trophy? Because they haven't won it in a few years. The last time they did it, I believe, was that rout against Watford a few years ago. Can anybody beat Man City? Because now they're going to be playing the winner of Oxford United against Arsenal. And you would think that that's Arsenal, but you never know. What do you think?
Yeah, I absolutely think it'll be Wrexham. Wrexham will beat them. I'm telling you, it's a story. I think yesterday they wrote another episode in
in the documentary.
It was great. 4-3, 4-1 drama, 10 men, and all of that. And I do think that it's history's writing itself, isn't it?
Janusz Michallik, I think Ryan Reynolds is Venmoing you some money right now. It would be fantastic to see that. Unbelievable. Janusz Michallik is calling it Wrexham. Wrexham to make a fairy tale dream. I tell you what, I am not fully against that. That would be amazing. But Janusz Michallik, thank you so much. LME, Luis Miguel Echegaray, thank you so much for being part of ESPN FC's FA Cup coverage. We've got plenty more to come during the week. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your evening. I'll see you next time. Till then, bye-bye.
Thank you very much for watching ESPN FC on YouTube. For more highlights, analysis, and exclusive content, be sure to subscribe.